Good morning, everybody. How is everybody? Good Sunday morning. Can you tell I had a good night's sleep? So, my name is Julia Green. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is my Sunday morning coffee and a card. So, this morning we're going to talk about Paper Pumpkin. So, Paper Pumpkin is our monthly subscription. You can get it monthly. You can get it a subscription for 3 months, 6 months, a year. And the reason I wanted to talk to you about it is because it makes a really great last minute gift. So if you're looking to have a last minute gift, the other thing I wanted to mention to you is that when you do the month by month subscription, or even the 3 month, you basically go onto a website. And you can postpone different months. So I give you previews and stuff of what the next month is going to look like. And if it's something you don't think you want, then you can postpone it and go on to the next month. So, and there's also a couple different resources that I can send you where you can make alternative things with the materials that come in the box. So it's got a lot of really great things. So this was the December one, and it makes these cute little gift things. It's got little bags to put candy in. There's 2 different houses. You can see it there. They're really, really cute. I just opened mine this morning because I wanted to see what the stamp set looks like in it. So also in this, all the supplies come that you need to make whatever it is that it is designed to make. And this one came with I believe a Mossy Meadow ink spot. So they all come with an ink spot. I put my ink spots over there because I end up using my regular ink pads. It comes with the adhesives that you need, and it also comes with a great little stamp set. So this was the stamp set that came in this one. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has this cute little doorway. Warm wishes from our home to yours. With love, 'tis the seasons. There's a cute little dog in here that would go, and a cute little present, okay? Now, this month was designed to kind of coordinate with last month's. So last month's, I showed you a while back, and we did some alternate projects with that one. And look at the boxes are designed. Really cool. So we did some alternate projects, but here was the stamp set that one came with. It had Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, celebrate the wonder and joy of this festive season, a little Christmas tree, some snowflakes, this cute little house that looks like a gingerbread house to me. And we made some cute little alternate projects with that. So this morning we're going to make, and there's the cards. They were so pretty. So this morning, I just haven't getting my Christmas cards out, but some people will be getting those from me. There was also an add-on, and that's what I basically want to talk to you about this morning. So this was the add-on. You've got 5x7 cards and envelopes. There's 20 of them in here, 20 cards and 20 envelopes. So you could have used some of these things, or you could use the stamp sets that I showed you that came in, and you could make some alternate things. So starting January, February, and March, the alternate that you can purchase, or the add-on that you can purchase with Paper Pumpkin, is going to go for 3 months. So it will coordinate with 3 different Paper Pumpkin kits. So it will coordinate with January, February, and March's kit. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a release of it tomorrow. We'll get to see what the add-on is, because that's the other thing I wanted to mention to you, is that when you order Paper Pumpkin, you have till the 10th of the month to make that decision whether you want to skip a month or whatever. And then it bills on like the 10th, the 11th. It'll charge your credit card or whatever. And then you usually get it around the 15th to the 17th, somewhere in there, okay? So today is the last day. You have to midnight tonight to order. This is the January Paper Pumpkin. I believe it makes 9 cards, and it has a dandelion theme, which is kind of cute. And there will be an add-on framelit that will go with it, with this set, the February one, and the March one, okay? They've assured us they're going to have a lot of supply of them, but again, all these things are always while supplies last, so always keep that in mind, okay? So if that's something that you're interested in, or if you want more information on that, if I was a little confusing and you don't understand, if you want to purchase that for someone for a gift for Christmas and you're still doing Christmas shopping like I am, then please contact me and I'll get you all the information that you need to get you set up with that, okay? So now, those of you guys that follow me know that we belong to what we call teams. I have a team of people who have signed up underneath me, have joined my team, and I belong to the Happy to Be Stampers team, which is my uplines team, Linda Hunt. And yesterday we had our Zoom team meeting, and she always does a mystery project, okay? And this card layout was her mystery project. So she sends us, ahead of the meeting, she sends us a supply, very similar to my mystery card night. And she sends us a list of supplies. We gather the supplies together, and while we are having our business meeting, she does a little time where we make a project. And so this fun fold was the project for yesterday, okay? I did, because on my workstation from my Friday Night Live, I had all the perennial lavender suite stuff out. So I had made myself a little template using the perennial lavender. All I have to do is decorate this fun card layout. So this morning I did one, and we're going to be using the stamp set that came in this month's Paper Pumpkin. Okay, so you're going to need a regular, what we call a half a sheet of cardstock. Okay, just set that right over there. And I need my paper trimmer and cutter. Again, if you know someone who is just getting into paper crafting or is a paper crafter, our paper cutter trimmer is a great gift. Now, I haven't seen a date where the last thing to order, like the last safe day to order to get your stuff from Stampin' Up. I want to say it's probably like now. But if you are worried about that, ordering something and it's not going to come in, I have a whole pile of gift certificates in my office. And I can hook you up with a gift certificate, and you can I can give you one of those cute little boxes that look like the little house to put your gift certificate in, or I can set you up with a little card to put your gift certificate in, or something like that. So again, if that's something, if you're a last minute shopper like me, I do have gift certificates available, and you can do them for any amount, and they are pretty much redeemable through me. If you buy them from me, so you can't go to another demonstrator and use them. So, all right, so so you have a plain, we are using Garden Green. We are going to score this. So I'm going to pull my cutting blade out of the way. We're going to score this at 1.5 inches. And then we're going to bring it over and do 5 3/4. And again, a nice score. Okay, so we've scored it. So now you pretty much have your card base. Okay, so now it's just, you can decorate this however you want. I am becoming a large fan of bone folders. I never used to be a real big fan of bone folders. I used to just fold things. But I am finding that if you want things, when you're doing some of these fancy folds, and you want things to lay flat and really do what you want them to do, then a bone folder is your friend. All right. I'm slow on the bone folder thing. I've only been a demonstrator for 20 plus years, and I'm finally deciding that bone folders are my friend. So I'm a little stubborn. I have a little Irish in me, just a little. So, all right. So I have gone ahead and measured out some different measurements. I'm going to do layering. You guys know me. I like to layer. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do Cherry Cobbler. Now this designer series paper is that, I believe it's called Into the Woods. And it's the designer series paper that Stampin' Up. And again, I apologize if any of these things are unavailable. If you are looking for this paper pumpkin, I do have a complete set of this paper pumpkin. So it has last month's paper pumpkin, this month's, and the add-on card bases and envelopes. I'd like to keep it together, so if it's something that you're interested in purchasing the whole bundle, let me know, and I'll see if I can get it to you in a timely manner. And but I'd like to keep it all together, because if I don't sell it, it's going to be probably a gift next year for this time of year. All right, So this is the Into the Woods paper. This is a designer series paper that Stampin' Up! Is going to take $3 from the purchase of each package of paper, and they are going to donate it to some really great nonprofits, some organizations that will help different things. I think they're going to spread the love. They're going to do a couple different organizations. That's another thing that I really like about Stampin' Up! Is that they do give back as much as they possibly can to their community and others, which is really great. All right, so we're going to start with the warm wishes from Our Home to Yours. And I did that in the garden green. Let's set that straight, and then I might stamp on it straight. Okay. All right. Now, I am using blends to color in this morning, so I have picked Pebble Path as my base color. So when you are coloring with our blends, you can use any color to stamp with, because our blends are alcohol markers. So you can use whatever color you want. Okay, so I'm going to put those two out of the way. Now on the inside, I stamped a little present down there in the corner, which is pretty cute. So I'm going to pull this over, and I have my little present here. I put it away. And we're just going to stamp the little present down here in the corner. That's for my inside one. All right, so I'm going to grab, let's bring this over here. I'm going to grab my light Old Olive. And my cherry cobbler. And this is my dark cherry cobbler. Okay. And this is going to be the inside of my card. The fun thing about these mystery card nights or mystery card projects is everybody uses something different, and it just really gets you very inspired. Now, some of the girls yesterday, they also did something on the inside here too. So that's another option, okay? Got lots of options, okay? Now, I'm going to grab my light Old Olive, and we're going to color these cute little trees on either side of this door. I did my wreath in light Old Olive. I love our blends. They are really a lot of fun. So in each combo pack of blends, you get a light and a dark so that you can do shading. So now I'm going to grab the dark, and I'm just going to do a little shading here. And the fun thing about it is that it makes you look like you're very artistic. Makes you look like you know what you're doing. And I'm going to give this a little highlight in some spots. Just like that. All right, now on my original, I did a red bow on the wreath, but I found that it kind of disappeared almost. So on this one, I'm going to grab the wild wheat. And to me, this wild wheat almost looks gold, which is really kind of neat. All right, now I'm going to take my, I think it was my light, or it's my dark real red, And we're going to do the inside of the door. Now, does anybody do anything with Feng Shui? Many, many years ago, someone told me that a red door is very Feng Shui and it's supposed to be very welcoming. So when we had our house painted, or our trim and stuff painted on our house, my front door and my side door are both red, and then the rest of the trim in the house is like a hunter green. So I'm hoping I'm sticking in the Feng Shui. I'd like to think that my house is very welcoming. For anybody who's ever been here, I'd like to think that you felt welcomed. All right, now, Pebble Path. I have the light Pebble Path marker. I'm going to do the step. I'm going to do the door handle. Where'd that red go? Because I forgot to do inside here. To really make the wreath pop. There we go. Oh, we got a little spot here. A little spot there. Okay, now I took the dark cherry cobbler and went around the outside edge, like the frame part of the door. I really like the marker side of these. I find that I do pretty well with just the marker side, but they're just like our Stampin' Write markers. They have a brush tip and they have a pointed tip, so you could write with them as well, or get into some of the real small areas. But I find that a very light touch with the brush tip is the way to go for me. That's the way I like to go. All right, and on this one I don't have a darker and a lighter version of the door like I did on this one. So, but I do have the wreath kind of pops out a little bit more. So we did a little different. So then I didn't like that it was just kind of starky white. So I grabbed one of our blending brushes, okay? I grabbed one that it's blue, okay? And I grabbed some balmy blue. And on my first one, on that one, I just went with what was already on the brush. But then I noticed I was kind of getting most of the ink off the brush. So I want very little ink on the brush, and I'm just going to come in from the sides, okay? And I find that this is the most comfortable way to do these brushes, is to put your finger on there. I feel like you have really good control. So there, it just took that stark whiteness away, and I liked it. So now when you're doing your closure on this card, you could do anything. I cut out a rectangle piece, 4 by 3, and then this is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 piece of white that we stamped on. But you can see that you could do anything. We have a bunch of different dies that you could use. I mean, you can really go crazy with just this simple layout. And I don't know if I've told you this before, but I have a little file right here next to my work area that I have made templates for all these different fun folds. And I leave them just sitting over here in my little file. And when I'm looking for a little different fold or something a little bit different, I go through my little file there with all my little templates. And a lot of them are made out of Sahara sand, which was a color that was discontinued, but it's a very neutral color. And then I just go through and I say, oh, here's a good fun fold. Let's see what, and whatever stamp set or whatever that I'm working with, it's right there. So then you're just going to take this top whatever focal point that you decided to do. Mine happens to be a rectangle. And you're just going to put it right there in the middle. And there you have it. And again, just a cute little fun fold, something a little bit different. Thank you, Linda, And I didn't turn my comments on, so I don't even know if anybody's watching me. I got so busy just talking about everything. I didn't even turn my comments on. So hopefully somebody's watching. Oh, look at that. There's a bunch of people watching. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Sandy. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Linda. Patricia, how's it going? Sherry, good morning. A red door, according to that Feng Shui theory, is also to keep your financial blessings from flowing out of your home. Ooh, good to know. I somehow don't feel that I have a lot of financial blessings, but I shouldn't complain. I'm very comfortable. All right, so this is the card. We talked about Paper Pumpkin. If that's something that you're interested in, again, if you're like me and you're doing that last minute shopping and you need a little something, come talk to me. I have, I also have a room full of discontinued things. I have a big box of a bunch of discontinued embellishments, all that kind of stuff that would make really, really cute stocking stuffers, all that kind of stuff. Or again, like I said, the whole gift certificate, if that's the way that you go, which I'm sometimes. And then I do believe that this is still happening. I don't know how many products are left. And I also know that the clearance rack has been updated. So again, some real good deals for the crafter. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. I was quick and simple this morning, but again, don't forget that these Paper Pumpkins come with these cute little stamp sets in there that match and coordinate the Paper Pumpkin, and then you can kind of go crazy with them afterwards. All right? All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. I'll be back Friday night. This week it will be at 7:30. Actually, I have a cookie swap this coming Friday night, so I will not be live. So I might go live Thursday night, but I will send out an update on that. And I will, I'll send out an update, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably go live Thursday night because Mariah and I are hosting a cookie swap here Friday night. So Friday night's not going to work for me. All right, guys. Hopefully you're getting ready for your holiday and enjoying everything that this season brings. Try not to get stressed. Try not to get depressed. Be grateful for everything that you do have. I'm very grateful for everything that I have in my life. And sometimes even if it's the simplest things, they're worth being grateful for. All right, guys. I have your stuff here anytime. I know you haven't forgotten me. We'll get it to you. I promise. All right. Okay, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Great week. Thanks for watching. And hopefully we'll all be stamping soon.